All right, well, I think we're going to have to, in our time slot, go ahead and get started here. We are recording, so this, we can send this out back out to anybody that missed it. I'll introduce myself. I'm the CEO of OmnIGift. Sam Wiener, my brother, is the CTO, and Keelan is our director of sales. And I'm going to pass it right off to Keelan to go ahead and get started showcasing our first products.
Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. All right, so let me just fix this. There we go. All right, so everybody should see the screen now. As Ben said, my name is Keelan Hathaway. I'm the director of sales at OmnIGift. Ben is my uncle and Sam is my dad. So we got a little triumvirate going on here. We are a provider of virtual IT and data management services for wineries and craft beverage producers. As you know, today we'll be talking about harvesting clean customer data, primarily via our demo of our new SavorConnect Contactless Guestbook, which lets your consumers electronically share their information with you directly from their smart devices. We'll also briefly walk through our new SavorConnect OmnIGift card offering. This product is currently in beta, but it will enable people to purchase gift cards that are usable both in person and online. Both are also great points of consumer data collection. We will take time in between each section to cover questions, but we will also leave the end open for, general questions. Let's go ahead and get started. SavorConnect Contactless Guestbook. Have you ever had somebody come into your tasting room and it was a busy day, the bar's full, your staff is just, there's too much going on, they don't have time to collect their data. Or say they come in and they see a paper guest book and they walk over and sign the guest book, and then at the end of the day, your employees are trying to read through their chicken scratch to figure out, what the email is. Let's talk about a better way of doing this. Our contactless guestbook invites consumers to electronically share their information with you directly from their smart device, using simple QR codes that they can scan from their phone. These are features that are ready to use on all smart devices without any install needed. As an example, I have a QR code on the screen now, along with the guestbook that QR code leads to. If you hold up your smart device with your camera turned on, it will frame the QR code image and bring up a browser link. That's all there is to it. It's super simple, clean capture of customer data. Go ahead and try it if you want. If you tap the link, you'll see a screen to Keelan's Winery. Obviously, the text you see here will be able to be customized. And if you want to go ahead, you can fill in your contact information. Everyone who signs our guestbook today will receive a free 3-month trial of the contactless guestbook, as well as an offer for ongoing services. We are also looking for beta participants in our SavorConnect OmnIGift. This is currently connected with Shopify via Factor 4, so you will need Shopify e-commerce to participate. Our CEO, Ben, will go over more details and some giveaways in his portion of the presentation. Now, while you're signing in and looking at this screen, I am going to go over some of the key benefits of approaching data collection in this way. First, it saves time for your employees and also minimizes data errors, since consumers are actually sharing their data with you directly via their phones. Second, the consumer is choosing to sign in, which ensures proper opt-in. This is crucial for permission-based consumer marketing. As you may know, consumer privacy laws are evolving very quickly, and it's a hot area right now. We're working with an attorney who is a specialist in consumer rights laws, and we're figuring out the best way to handle these types of privacy laws as well as opt-ins. So that way we can ensure you're getting fully vetted information that is fully compliant for all your future marketing efforts. Please also feel free to reach out to us and we can work more closely with you on this subject. Thirdly, our customers who have used this product in the beta version in the past have seen a significant uptick in guestbook sign-ins relative to their paper guestbook. That means you're getting more data on potential customers that you may not have gotten in the past. And lastly, once the data is shared with you, it's available via an Excel export. That means that contactless guestbook can be used as a standalone product with all of these benefits, no matter what point of sale or inventory system you're using. Now, that being said, if you are using OmnIGift's integration services, we do offer even better capabilities. We integrate now with Revel point of sale, and we're looking to integrate with Square. For e-commerce, we are integrated with TrueCommerce and External, as well as Shopify. We do also integrate with other best-of-breed software products, such as Innovent for production control, MailChimp and Constant Contact for email marketing. So if you work with us on an integration standpoint, we can integrate Guestbook fully with all of these programs. That means that your point of sale, accounting, sales, e-commerce, and customer marketing platforms will all be fully and automatically linked to your customer data and other business systems. In a few minutes, our CEO, Ben, will touch on more of our broader ecosystem and services that we offer. Now, it's important that I say that everything that I just talked about is ready to use today. The QR codes can be easily printed up and placed wherever you think they'll get the most traffic. And we'll also be looking to add additional features in the future based on customer feedback. So I'll open it up now. Is there any questions on the Guestbook so far? Okay. So now I'd like to talk about SavorConnect OmnIGift. This is our actually newest product. It's currently in beta only. And, same kind of thing. How many times has somebody come into your tasting room where they've purchased a gift card online and they come up to pay for it and they can't use it because it's an online only gift card? Or the reverse, they come in and they buy a gift card and they're all excited. They go home to pay for some wine online and they can't use it because it's a physical in-store gift card only. How many potential sales opportunities have been missed because of this? We've even heard of wineries who've stopped selling gift cards altogether because the restriction is too confusing for their customers and they decided it wasn't worth it. This is a huge lost opportunity, especially since gift card sales are some of the most profitable sales. Gift card sales allow you to bring in revenue without immediately having to deliver from inventory. In fact, many times that benefit is permanent. The gift card industry reports suggest that 35% of the purchased value is never actually redeemed. That means income in with no cost out ever. So to help capture this opportunity, we're launching SavorConnect OmnIGift. These omni-channel gift cards enable your customers to purchase and redeem gift cards online or in the point of sale system, as easily in person in the tasting room, store, or restaurant as online, and vice versa. OmnIGift allows your consumers to track the remaining balances online. Importantly, every time a consumer purchases an OmnIGift card online or in the point of sale system, they will receive an OmnIGift email, which we'll look at in a moment. This is another great point in which you're touching the consumers and strengthening your relationship with them. As I said, SavorConnect OmnIGift is currently in beta and ties in with Shopify using Factor 4, which is a gift bank company, into a number of point of sale systems. Demos of this are available upon request. However, I am going to run through a few screenshots now of what the consumer experience looks like for this product. So here we have the person who's just signed our contactless guestbook. They've signed into our online store at Keelan's Winery, and they see our OmnIGift and they purchase it normally. The consumer then receives an email like this, giving them their OmnIGift code, which is usable immediately in their online store, as well as a barcode that can be scanned at the physical point of sale system. This email is driven by a template, so you can customize this in whichever way you want. Now, let's say that the consumer sends the OmnIGift to one of their friends who stops in person at Keelan's Winery, where they use, say, Clover for point of sale to redeem the gift card. This gift redemption is then automatically synced online, so that way any remaining balances used there is also usable on the point of sale and vice versa. And that's it. All the complex stuff happens in the background. All the consumer knows is that they can purchase an OmnIGift in the online store or in the tasting room, and they can send the gift card to their friend and they can redeem it in either place as well. And furthermore, the staff at Keelan's Winery can look up the remaining balances in either system and run reports in either system to see how well the program is working. And also remember, Keelan's Winery is using the contactless guestbook. So the QR code posted at the checkout counter can be used to capture the person's information right there as well. So everything is completely captured. So with all that said, is there any questions on OmnIGift so far? Awesome. Like I say, we'll have a big section at the end for questions, but also I'll go ahead and summarize. Currently, contactless guestbook is available to everyone, and the data can be extracted via Excel export if you want. Now, that being said, if you want automatic syncing of customers, products, and order data between your online store and your point of sale, you will have to have Revel for point of sale and Shopify or TrueCommerce Nexternal for your online store for now. As for SavorConnect OmnIGift beta, this is currently integrated with Shopify and over 100 different point of sale systems. It requires Factor 4. However, we do have plans to add other online stores and point of sale systems, as well as potentially gift companies in the future. As I've alluded to kind of this whole time, you may have noticed I've hit, said data like quite a bit. It's one of our core focuses. We love helping wineries with all sorts of data and all sorts of systems. whether it's customers, products, inventory, orders, what people are purchasing and from where, loyalty, and so on. We've helped a number of wineries over the years with true analytics and not just data, on top of the other services we offer under our virtual IT department. We could go on for days talking, at length about this subject with all the different ways that we can analyze and master your data. But at this point, I think it's probably a good time to have Ben take over and he can talk about things from his perspective.
Thank you, Keelan. You did a great job showcasing those two new products. Now, I did want to take this opportunity to briefly make everyone aware of all the other IT services we provide and all the other products and companies we currently integrate and work with, and where they may suit your company in part or whole. And then, of course, at the end, I'll get to our giveaway. As you can see from this slide, we're about collecting, organizing, and analyzing your data from seed to sale to social. We do this in a best of breed design, we call, which connects and integrates the best companies for your winery's needs. VinnySB, sitting there at the top, is an enterprise service bus, our proprietary software hub that allows multiple integrations as seen with the seed to sale to social to scale, ultimately, columns there. As Keelan was alluding to, Innovin is our seed to bottling connection, True Commerce and external, and Shopify, our online stores, Revel, our POS. Savor under the social is our movement into connecting direct to the consumer, as well with the Rewards Club, Loyalty Club there, are also modules we have, and Zoho as the CRM. QuickBooks is through Revel, and all these things together just help you to scale your business. In particular, through VinnySB, there's the things like the market segmentation suite at the top there, which is a $200 one-time purchase through another company that actually allows you to take all of this data that we've been collecting and use it in the best ways to find the best marketing purpose for your dollars and where to put them. Many other reports come out of this, really truly allowing us to start doing true data analytics for you and your business. We, of course, have gotten to these integrations through a market-driven platform by finding out what wineries have used, what they like, and what our wineries that we work with already use to find the best integrations to go with. There will be future integrations, and we also do custom integrations. So you can imagine the wealth of information we can collect throughout this whole ecosystem and how many different ways there are to analyze and use that info in the future. This is true data analytics on its way to data mastery. And I wanted to take a minute to mention a quote unquote data analytics session I attended yesterday in this symposium. Perhaps some of you were there. It had a very good panel of winery owners that went through their efforts at collecting, distilling, and utilizing data, but it was done in a fairly disparate way. Mainly, it came down to their staff collecting info in the tasting room and having to input it manually, and then from some other areas like traffic counts from their POS, with the staff again having to keep track of walk-ins. This was all downloaded into Excel spreadsheets where management then had to distill it into useful info to feed back to their staff. You can see how much easier and cleaner data can be received when it comes direct from the customer, not only saving you labor, but automating the process, freeing your staff to be the best they can be with your customers. Ultimately, when this all gets fed direct into your POS, you can imagine the benefits of how many different ways you can use all this data, especially if you are fully integrated in our ecosystem. In fact, we are also working on a contactless tasting menu, which will include comment sections to help collect anecdotal information as well. Now you have a full, clean view of your customer's experience. You know what they thought, what they had, what they purchased, where they are from, and how to contact them, all automated. We'll take some questions on this shortly, but please contact us for a more in-depth discussion of your particular situation. I know Keelan touched on this briefly, but please be aware of all the data collection privacy laws that are gaining traction in this brave new world of data and its use. We have worked with our lawyers to draft terms and conditions that suit our needs, but we don't know the status of your policies. This is something you need to consider if you want to use all this data you collect. It's possible we can provide review of your privacy policy as a service in some cases. Again, please contact us to discuss that further. Now, I want to end by telling you about the little giveaway we are doing today. We will be purchasing 3 $100 gift certificates from 3 of the companies that sign up for our free beta testing of the OmnIGift program and giving away those 3 certificates to 3 individuals that attended this demo today. Please note that we need you to sign up for either the Guestbook beta or the OmnIGift beta in order to participate in this giveaway. And of course, we need your valuable feedback. I'm going to keep it brief there, and I want to thank you all so much for listening to our presentation with the 2 new products we're going and the whole realm of everything else we do. So now I'd like to save the time we have left to open it up for any questions you have.
I have a quick question. Keelan, did you say that the OmnIGift integrates with 100 different point of sale systems?
Correct. Yeah. So Factor 4 integrates Shopify in there, and we've built this OmnIGift piece on top of that, which now is integrated with all of the different point of sales that Factor 4 is integrated with. Sam actually might have a bit more technical information than I do, but that's the gist.
Yeah, what we've done is turned SavorConnect into a Shopify app. So we won't get too deep into the technology, but Shopify has really pushed the edge in an interesting way in terms of component technology. So when you add a Shopify app, you're really you have to build a service that sits outside of Shopify, and then the Shopify and that service talk. So that's what we've done here is we've built SavorConnect as a hub between Shopify and Factor 4, where Factor 4 is as Keelan mentioned before, what we're calling a gift bank. They're a gift service that has integrated with over 100 point of sale systems, Revel, Clover, yeah, a whole bunch of other ones. And so that's what we're launching in beta.
Awesome.
Yeah, and basic idea is we're just brokering the gift balances so people can, as Keelan mentioned, the real simple way to think of it is it's OmnIGift. People can purchase or redeem gift online in Shopify only right now, or in any point of sale Revel is Factor 4 is tied into, but we will be integrating with other online stores.
Thanks.
Sure.
Awesome.
Do you have an example of other people that are using your contactless Guestbook in a really good way?
Sure. I don't think we have one prepared right here, but in particular, one of our clients, Hazlitt Winery near us, they had started using it. We actually had a little tablet. It was the initial, the beta, if you will, and they got something like 750 signatures through that, in which they were able to. And actually, what we should show up, I'll jump back to the slide so you can see what it looks like. So this is what they see, when they pull it up on their phone, is this screen here. So they enter their name, any comments, this little down here, the are you interested in participating, is just what we put there, but you can customize that text yourself. But we can certainly send out, examples after this of some of our customers who are currently using it.
I want to add to what Keelan was saying, that one of the things Hazlitt said to us was about the comments section right there, that they got a lot of very good information from that, which is the anecdotal information I was talking about coming through,
right?
Which is the kind of thing that just gets lost in translation from your staff.
Yeah.
And I'll add one more thing that Hazlitt has done, and we actually glossed over here. Now that I'm thinking about it, we should add a slide for this, but one of the features we have is that you can reward your customers. It's so valuable to get this good, clean information. We've built in a feature where wineries can reward their customers for doing that. So after you sign the guest book, it'll pop up a barcode that you define, which is some product in your point of sale system. So what Hazlitt did was they were giving away beer koozies for anyone who would sign their guest book and give them their information. They just had a bucket of beer koozies, a barrel rather, of wine barrel full of beer koozies next to the checkout, and they were handing them out. So that was what they did.
I'm just curious, out of all those people that they had to sign up, how many people actually stayed on their mailing list? How many people actually purchased? There's been a lot of talk about, people will just kind of give you any sort of email,
right,
to get the gift, right?
Sure.
And it's usually their junk email if it's an email that exists at all. So I was just kind of wondering what your experience has been around that.
Yeah, we'll reach out to their marketing director to get, more information on that. But what I remember, because one of the things we also do under our virtual IT department is we have these, monthly or quarterly, depending on your choice, IT meetings where we'll sit down and we'll talk about, data, we'll talk about the business systems that they're using and how things are working out. And I seem to remember a good portion of that information was usable. They converted some portion of that to actual, rewards club members that were loyal and that sort of stuff. How much of that I don't know, so I would have to look into that to get that to you. But it was a portion, so it wasn't, it was better than not having it in the first place.
And the comment,
I hope so.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
the
would
comment.
want to add that that's like a part of the IT service we provide that Keelan alluded to about the monthly is a data health module to check on things like that, to make sure you're still getting clean data, that you're not getting duplicate emails and sending to fake emails or anything
duplicate
like that.
emails, bogus emails, is another big one. People will put in, johndoe@johndoe.com or whatever, and then and then you're scrolling through and you're like, oh great, we gave that guy a free whatever. So we'll go through and vet, help vet that information as well.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for your time and demonstration. I appreciate it.
Sure, thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
We have this recorded, so if you'd like a video, we can send you the recording of this. We're also going to put it on our YouTube, I believe, so it'll be available there as well. So yeah, thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, if there's not any other questions, there's still 4 minutes left if there is. If not, then we will send it out to the whole list as well for those that couldn't make it. Thank you very much for participating.